When was the last time you saw a 2D animated movie in the theater? For some people it was Bob's Burgers, maybe like an anime re-release, or Disney's Winnie the Pooh from 2011. But for me, it was last week when I chin-checked an 8th grader on my way into The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. My kid's probably okay. Right? I'm asking you.
Kip, I'm asking you a question.
In the midst of cancellation after cancellation, tax write-off after tax write-off, he's just deleting movies out of existence. Somehow, an old school style 2D animated Looney Tunes movie not only made it out of the cracks thanks to Catch Up Entertainment, but actually got a theatrical release. This, on all accounts, should not have happened, but we were blessed, so let's talk about it. This video won't be long. Talking extensively about something without spoiling it is just not a skill that I possess. I can't help myself. I'm so used to just spoiling everything. So from this point forward, no spoilers. Iron Man dies in Endgame, by the way.
It's nice to make a new friend.
You mean make a new acquaintance?
They start fucking, it was gross.
Daffy Duck and Porky Pig grew up as brothers raised by Farmer Jim. He left them the house and the day is under inspection. A piece of their roof is just gone. While trying to get some bread together to pay to fix it, they stumble upon what they believe to be an alien plot to blow up the earth. So with the help of the new homie Petunia, all three of them put their heads together to save the world. You think after about 12 years of doing this that I'd be better at summarizing movie plots. How the fuck did that take me like 45 minutes to write? I'm not really too sure what I was expecting looking back. I knew that I thought this thing was gonna be really funny, but just like when I went to go see that Teen Titans Go movie in 2018, I was kind of blown away by the fact that these characters actually had like arcs. No one is gonna rip your head off if you do a stupid, silly Porky Pig and Daffy Duck movie where nobody learns anything. But the heart in this movie is relentlessly sincere. For the first time in years, they throw out the stubborn, cocky version of Daffy that nothing goes right for, and do this throwback to the super loony, Cuckoo Bananas version of him from the original shorts, back when it was just him and Porky. And they use this aspect of his personality and how it affects the people around him that he cares about to really inspire these characters to look inward in ways that we've never seen them do before. Daffy and Porky's brotherly arc is just as wholesome as Porky's little interactions with Petunia. They have a really sweet connection.
I don't mind, Petunia. You can tickle my taste buds anytime you want.
Huh?
Oh, for science, of course.
Niggas soft. You better stand on it, bro. Farmer Jim ain't raised you to fold, fuck. And that's when the performances come in. I cannot stress how flawless Eric Bauza is in this movie. Bro was acting his damn ass off. Sincere, angry, loud, he can do it all.
Daffy, what in the world are you talking about? Oh, I'll tell you. The dew from our roof is here!
Hey Joe, that's like right in my fucking ear.
But it's a Looney Tunes movie, right? It being sincere is just a plus. Is this thing actually funny? Duh, nigga, I was cracking the hell up. This thing is a classic.
Can I get a medium triple mocha, sugar-free latte, non-fat, non-dairy, light creamer, easy ice, order full room for milk?
We serve coffee here. What you trying to pull, huh? Who are you? What are you after anyway? Are we being filmed? And there's only one person that can do the job. The Daffy Duck. Me?
Oh, no, not the duck! The duck!
That's right, the duck.
You gotta be kidding me. Who greenlit this garbage?
Ow!
What happened? Huh? Porky?
That's a feet joke, do you get it? One of my favorite things they do is early on when Daffy and Porky are trying out jobs and it just kind of turns into an old school 4x3 Looney Tune. The attention to detail in this thing is really great for hardcore fans.
Do you really think we can make money being influencers?
Wow, you meant OnlyFans. Oh no, you'll be fine. Can I get the link though? There isn't a single aspect of this movie that isn't done the best it could possibly be done. It's even the first time in years that I ever walked out of a movie humming the score. I just found out it's on streaming too. Oh, this is going heavy in the rotation. I can't wait to get banned from the aux again. This is one of the most gorgeous animated movies I've ever seen in my entire life. No exaggeration, it's gotta be at least top 10. Every frame of this thing is perfection. The character acting, the timing, the backgrounds, there are some pretty fucking backgrounds in this movie, man. One thing I was really blown away by was the use of color. Parts of this movie are just solid, normal colors. Some are slightly shaded. The night stuff in the second act is unbelievable on the theater screen. And anytime I get to go to the movies and watch animation that was definitely done by Dan Haskett, it's always a blessing. If you don't know who that is, I interviewed him a few years back.
Educate yourself!
Watching this movie in the theater took me back to 2011 when Winnie the Pooh first came out. That Disney movie between Tangled and Wreck-It Ralph that nobody but me saw. It's not just because the movie's 2D. It's more about the kind of 2D animation it is. You look at those Disney Renaissance movies, right? Those are really clean and polished. Stuff like the colored outlines or even the effects work in something like The Princess and the Frog. It really makes all of these movies look really pretty and bring the look of the movie out even more. But that 2011 Winnie the Pooh movie, there's something about the black outlines and solid colors. This is animation in its purest form. I found as I got older that the fact that this movie isn't dressed up really makes me hyper focus on the character acting whenever I'm watching it. It really feels like an artist showcase in that regard. And this movie is the same way. I think they dressed it up a little more than Winnie the Pooh, but I really commend them for how often there's just solid colors or light shading, yet it still feels unbelievably large in scope. It really makes the actual animation the true star of this thing. Even the credits of both movies look the same. You can tell who these movies are both for and by when you see that the artists are credited before the cast. I'm just gonna be honest here. It boggles my mind that two of the greatest cartoon characters of all time get their first ever original theatrical movie and it isn't bigger news. I didn't expect this shit to be on CNN or nothing, but damn, can a nigga get like a TikTok trend or something? As someone who has been an animation fan for well over 2 decades and has been paying really close attention, it is really hard to believe that 2D animation, theatrically at least, isn't purposefully sabotaged whenever they drop. Bob's Burgers is a relentlessly popular, acclaimed animated series that has been around for almost 15 years. Merch of these characters is everywhere. Every bad bitch uses that gif of Tina twerking that I don't even think is from the cartoon. There is no reason on the face of the earth why the Bob's Burgers movie should have flopped. People that I know in real life, none of this internet stuff, that watch this cartoon every day did not know this cartoon had a movie until I told them. They told nobody. Where was the marketing? Whose bright idea was it to drop this shit on the same weekend as Top Gun Maverick? If it was 2007, they would have at least done the very obvious idea and did a Burger King tie-in or something. And I know they would have, because that's when they did the same thing for The Simpsons.
Wow, lunchtime!
Hey, quick editing note, just some stuff that I thought was really important, some context that's important for this part of the story. So the Bob's Burgers movie not only came out during the tail end of the pandemic, but it was also in the middle of production while Disney was buying Fox. So in a way, it's like, you know, IP that's not originally theirs that they don't really care about that much. So that's probably why it didn't get that much of a push. Still stupid though. So fuck it. There was a 2D animated Lord of the Rings movie that came out last year and nobody fucking knew. These things make $1 billion. Why didn't y'all tell anybody? I probably wouldn't have went because I don't know shit about Lord of the Rings, but it would have been nice to know. That Winnie the Pooh movie that I was just talking about, nigga, minus $30 million budget, 66-minute long little cartoon movie about a cute little bear. What the hell do you think came out the same weekend? Number 2 at the box office that week was Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Only because it was dethroned by the final Harry Potter movie, son. I remember ripping my damn hair out back then. How y'all gonna let Pooh get jumped like that? And then when I pack it up, oh, people must not want to see 2D anymore. Fuck you. They do not give a damn about these movies, the executives at least. And every time one of these sneaks their way through the cracks, they have a really funny way of telling everybody to pull up and support it. The only way we can even have a chance of getting more movies like this is if we spread the word. We tell people about it, introduce people, go with our families. I'm not saying animation fans can make this thing break records or nothing, but the fact that this thing was barely advertised and almost got like $10 million is not small. People would care if they knew. Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, it's people, not even animation fans, that pull up just based on nostalgia alone. If you care about this cartoon shit at all, in any way, I don't think words can do justice how much I am begging you to go out and support this movie. If it's not playing in your country, I totally understand. That's weak as fuck. If Warner Brothers actually gave a damn, we'd probably be in a better position there, but Ketchup most likely did the best they could possibly do, and I admire that. And obviously, it's hard out here. If you can't afford a movie ticket, you should not feel bad at all. But if you have the means, I say use them now, because it's no telling how long they're gonna keep this thing in theaters. I made this video late as hell. We might not single-handedly get this movie to go out with a bang, but we could at least let it go out with a If you hadn't heard of this movie before, you have now. Pull up. If you're debating on spending your money on McDonald's, go see the movie instead. They got food at the theater. If you've seen it already, buy your homie a ticket. It's time to fill out taxes and shit. Everybody need a little smile. Even if you're debating on donating to My Pilot and that's where all your extra money was gonna go, fuck me. Please go see this movie. I will be okay. There will always be 2D animated indie cartoons as long as artists are living and breathing. But we truly do not know if we'll ever see this kind of movie again. 2D does not have a fighting chance if we don't fight for it. And they could not have made a better movie to fight back with. Still could have advertised it better though.